Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue our journey of working on this pirate ship. So last time we worked on this sunset right there. Sunset. I thought today we would work a little bit on the tree over here. So let's see, what's the best way to do this? Probably turning it upside down again. That's probably the easiest way for me. Just with the way that I have everything set up on my desk. But I will have to make sure I'm in camera. I am using tweezers, not my diamond painting pen, only because what I've noticed is that when I record for you guys, you see it better with my tweezers, if that makes any sense to you guys whatsoever. So let me get that on screen the way I want it, like so. I think that's pretty good there. I think that's pretty good. Let me peel it back. Excuse me. And we're gonna work kind of over here today, okay? So I am, looking at it upside down, so bear with me. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I had a pretty good week, pretty good weekend. Let's see, what am I doing this color here? No real complaints. My husband and I went to the gun range this weekend, so that was fun. I'm still learning, but I'm not that bad of a shot, so it's okay. We had fun. We had a lot of fun, so we pay for a family plan, and it's like we don't use it nearly as much as we probably should, so I want to make sure that we get our money's worth, because that stuff can get expensive. Subscriptions in general can get really expensive if you sign up and your every intention is to use it, and then you wind up only using it sometimes, and then it's basically you're wasting money at that point. Subscriptions can pay off, monthly subscriptions or whatever, but they can be worth it if you're using them. But if you don't use them that much, then it can be a waste of money, right? I'm distracted. Sorry. Sometimes when I diamond paint, you guys, I'm so focused on diamond painting itself that I forget that I need to talk. And then I ramble and I forget what I said like 2 minutes after I say it, and then I feel like I'm repeating myself all the time. So I hope you guys don't mind. There's not really much going on other than just regular work and diamond painting. I mean, I played video games yesterday. I was playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption online yesterday. Where did that drill go? I don't know. I'm not worried about it. It's so hard, and I say this all the time when I'm using tweezers. It's like so hard when you're using tweezers to not squeeze too hard to where you lose them. I have no idea where that drill went, but whatever. But yeah, if you use tweezers with round drills, you have to be careful not to squeeze too hard, or they do shoot all over the place. So, but I like using tweezers. I like using the pens too, but with you guys, like I'll use the pens a lot more when I'm not recording, but with you guys, it really does. It looks so much better that it's not, you know, focusing in and out on you guys constantly. Because when I use a pen, the pen is a little bit more upright, so the camera tends to focus on that. And these tweezers that I have now are like jeweler's tweezers, so they're longer, which is nice because then I can have my hand even further out of view, which means that the camera won't autofocus on my hand. It'll stay focused on the canvas and the drills that I'm placing. So if you guys are actually watching rather than just diamond painting with me on in the background, you can see me placing the drills a lot better with tweezers. That's why I do it. And you know what? I like using tweezers. I do. I think it's fun. But I do switch. I do switch between the tweezers and the pens because the way you grip them is different. So it's nice to change up how my hand is being used, so that I mean, it still cramps up, but not as bad as it used to. I found the drill. It flung all the way up there. Alright, so got those done there. Let's put these back in. We're going to do, what color are we going to do next? Well, it's still a green color. We're going to do this one here. And these are Diamond Dots drills. So, and Betsy, thank you, sent me a conversion chart of the Diamond Dots drills. So that way in the future, I can tell you guys what actual DMC number they are, rather than saying, well, I don't know what they are. Betsy sent me a conversion chart, which is awesome. So thank you very, very much, Betsy. Because I really do appreciate that. Because I knew I had one somewhere, but I have no idea where I put it. So this one will stay on my computer so I won't lose it. I put this drill on a little bit on the corner so it's not laying flat. There we go. I got it. Kind of got stuck on its side a little bit. So that's another thing with using tweezers, is sometimes they don't, when you put them in, they will kind of go a little crooked, sideways, I mean, where they're like sitting on top of another drill and it's hard to move them into place. So I get why people don't like to use tweezers, because it is a little bit more, you have to be a little bit more patient when you use tweezers. So now my hand's getting all shaky. I've been diamond painting a long time today. Well, not a long time, but definitely long enough for my hand to be like, what the heck are you doing? So I'm kind of squeezing unnecessarily hard which is making it a little bit more difficult for me to pick these up. And I really shouldn't be squeezing that hard, so let me relax. Go a little slower. I also tend to try and speed up when I'm diamond painting for you guys so that I can try and get a good section done while I'm recording with you guys. But then, you know, then I mess up and that bothers me too. So I need to just slow down and not worry about how much I get done when I'm recording with you guys, and just enjoy the process, right? Just enjoy the process. I have my tweezers. I'm holding my tweezers kind of weird right now, so I'm just trying to fix those in my hand for a minute. And my little Izzy is walking around because I have my door shut, and usually he's out in the living room with Daddy, and he's in here with me today, and he's being very good, a very good boy. I will give him a treat after this, definitely. Sitting through all this with me. Sitting through all of this with me. So how's everybody doing? I think I asked that, but if I haven't, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing well. We're doing well here. It's been hot, but we had some rain the other night, which cooled everything down. At least for one night, it cooled everything down very well. So that was nice. I was very happy about that. There we go. But it has been kind of warm here. It's right now it's not that warm, so the windows are open. It is late though. It's like 2:30 in the morning as I'm recording this, but so it's always cooler at night. But when you sleep during the day and it gets up to like 90 degrees in the afternoon, that's hard sometimes, you know what I mean? Did I go too far off the screen now? No, I'm still on the screen, that's good. Yeah, it's hard when you sleep during the afternoon and it gets hot. Usually on the days that we work, we'll have the air conditioning on, especially because we're gone for 12 hours and we don't want to leave the house all closed. We leave the house all closed up for the animals, so we want to give them some sort of comfort rather than them being in a hot, stuffy house. You know, we will keep the air on for them while we work. Can you see that? Yep, you'll see those over there. So I'm going to continue over here. I'm excited for this, to do this painting, and I think I say it every time I work on it. I'm like, I'm excited to get this done. I've been working on some other stuff, that's why I haven't worked on this as much, except with you guys. I mean, you guys have pretty much seen all of the work so far that I've done on this painting. I'm hoping by the next time that I do show you this, or we do a DP with me on this particular painting, I'll be further along. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because I always say that and then something else comes through and I'm like, oh, I gotta finish this one up, you know what I mean? Or I gotta do this. So I wind up just working on the other stuff and not so much this one. And then it's like you wake up and like the other day, I was like, oh my goodness, we're almost in September. Can you believe that? Like I can't, it's amazing to me how fast time goes by the older you get. Like I don't remember time flying like this when I was a kid. But it also could be the fact that, you know, when you're a kid, you're in such a rush to get things done or to grow up or whatever it may be. And so, like, it seems like everything takes forever. But now that you're older, now that I'm older, you know, you want things to slow down because you want more time for this or more time for that. And it's like, it doesn't matter what you do, it seems like it just goes by so fast. And that's like, it's you know, a little bit scary when you think about it. Because I want more time with my husband. I want more time with my puppy, you know? I want more time. All the time. Right, Izzy? You want all the time. So, yeah, that just... time just does, it just flies the older that you get. I wish it didn't. But, so summer's almost over. We got what, just a couple of weeks left? Oh my goodness. Well, no, I take that back. About a month, right? Because it's the end of, like it's around this time next month that it'll be spring, right? It's like September, what, 22nd or something like that? 21st, 22nd is when spring starts. I think so. I think it is. So, Izzy, hold on, buddy. I'm almost done with my video. Izzy's like pacing in the room, and I know definitely wants to go out and see Daddy. He doesn't like to be away from either one of us really for long periods of time. A lot of time when I'm in here working on this stuff and my husband's out there playing video games or, you know, whatever it is, Izzy likes to sleep kind of like in the hallway in between both of us so that he can see what we're doing and get up as necessary, like to follow me or to follow him. Because he needs to know. He needs to know what's going on at all times, definitely. Alright, so we're going to go with... I'm trying to find a color here. So... it's hard when it's upside down. So I'm looking for the... there it is. Got a couple. Oh, this is like a grayish purple. This is a pretty color. Grayish purple. I had my tweezers a little bit too much on the side for that one. I couldn't get that one in there. See what happens when you put it down the wrong, like in the wrong direction? It doesn't sit right. So like, yeah, you could use your diamond painting pen. It does make it easier, especially when you're putting drills in between other drills. But like I said, I like it for you guys to be able to see. I just flung that. My hand is getting tired, so I am like not gripping drills the best. Because I was working on my other painting today before this one, before doing this video. So my hand's a little tired. Not only that, but you know, with the caregiving job that I'm doing, you know, just why does that look weird? Is that drill messed up? That drill is messed up. It's like, why? I couldn't understand why that drill looked so weird. Yeah, that looks way better. But yeah, so with the, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. With the caregiving job and having to physically help people, you know, change their clothes, go to the bathroom, that kind of thing. My hands get so tired. And then doing this as well, it does. It's very tiring on your hands. That's such a pretty color. It's like a purplish, grayish purple color. That's really pretty. Okay. So we're getting some of this done, but, you know, not a lot for you guys, you know. Won't get like the whole tree or anything done. I've got one random color in here. One random drill right here. Oh my goodness, I'm having such trouble with these tweezers today. I started reading a book. What is the name of the book? I can't remember the name of it, and it's not here for me to show it to you. I'll have to remember to show it to you next time. It's a book, and it's about, I guess, some like Navy buddies or whatever. And I guess it's the second book, or like a sequel to another book, and both of them were made into movies. So I'll have to in the next one of these that I do, I'll have to show you guys the book. I haven't gotten far. I'm not even done. I literally just started reading it, and it's so I haven't even, I got through the prologue. I haven't gotten through the first chapter yet, but it's written well. I mean, I can tell that so far I like the way it's written. It's not over-explainy, or, you know what I mean? Like, the author's not explaining too much of everything, just enough, not over-explaining. So that's nice, because that's, you know, I love Stephen King, but sometimes he just goes nuts with trying to explain something, and it's like, oh my gosh, at some point you just get to a point where you're like, oh, just get through this. Like, that happened with me when I was reading The Stand, and I never finished it. I got to like the last chapter, or the last few chapters, one of the two, and I stopped reading it. Like, I couldn't finish it. I physically was like, nope, I can't do this. And it's really sad, because I really wanted to finish that book, but I could not. And it's so long ago that I would have to, you know, restart it in order to understand it fully. But I'm just like, and he didn't do it like that in Misery. Like, I don't understand why. And I haven't read a lot of his books, to be honest with you. I've bought a few, but I haven't started reading some of them. Like, I bought some because I was like, oh, I want to read these, but I haven't gotten to them yet. Misery I read. What else did I read? You know, tried to read The Stand. The Shining, I think I read. I need to reread that though, because I don't remember the book as much as I remember the movie. But so like he over explains everything. Like he goes into too much detail sometimes. And for The Stand, he was literally going crazy with that. Like, it was just relentless. Am I using the right color here? I am. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, he was just like crazy explaining. Like, I just couldn't. It was so hard. And I can't give you an example because it was so many years ago that I was trying to read that book. But it was exhausting reading the book. And it's such a long book. I mean, that book could have been half the amount of pages if he wouldn't have been over explaining as much as he was. He could have gotten the point across, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about Stephen King in the sense of, I know some things about him. Like, I think he had a lot of alcoholism and stuff like that when he was writing, and so that's why some of his stuff is just really, really out there sometimes. But I don't know much about him. Other than yeah, he's actually like kind of a weird dude. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Again, my hand is tired, so I'm not picking the drills up as well as I normally do. So that's a little frustrating for me. I hope you guys can see still as well. But yeah, so I started reading a book, and I'll show it to you next time. Hopefully by the next time that I have this video, because it's usually with this one that I talk more about personal stuff. The other DPME that we're doing right now is my cross-stitch conversion, so I don't really talk too much when I'm doing that one because I have to concentrate. So this one's, when I'm working on this one, is the one that I would be having more of that conversation. So the next time we work on this painting, I should say, is when I will show the book that I'm reading, and hopefully I'll be able to get more of that read and give you guys some insight on it, because you tend to like do stuff and you like you get so busy or whatever you're doing, or you do other things, and I really want to be able to read more because I like to read, and sometimes I'll put it off because I want to do other things. Alright guys, I think we're going to call this it today. Let me close up this case real quick and put it to the side so that I can move this and the camera, zoom the camera back out. So a little bit anyway. Turn this all around. Oops, wrong way. There we go. So we did a little bit of this up in here. I think we did a little bit of the brown up here, and then we're starting on the green here. Like that. So, yeah, I really like this one. Thanks again for sending me this, Betsy, because I really, really, really do like it. So hopefully the next one, I'll have some more of this done, and we can progress more through this. Yeah, but thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you are already a subscriber, please hit that notification bell button down there. It'll let you know when my videos go up. Also hit the like button, leave a comment. You guys know how much I love those comments, and I try to get back to you within a week. And if you're here and you're not subscribed to my video, to my channels, and you've watched more than one video, then please consider subscribing, because it really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. And you know, it'll allow me, the more subscribers I get, the closer I am to being able to do this more for you guys. So yeah, every little bit helps, right? All right, guys, that's it for me today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.